During the Christmas season, no person is more iconic, especially to children, than Santa Claus. There are so many customs and traditions little kids love doing in order to please Santa to get their dream gift, such as singing songs about him and setting out a plate of holiday cookies for his arrival. But how much do we really know about him? Not a whole lot. To help with that, today we are bringing you facts you didn't know about Santa Claus. Before we get to our top 3 list, let's look at some honorable mention candidates just outside the top 3. Every letter written to Santa in the United States goes to the same post office. Ever since 1914, every letter written to Santa Claus goes to the same place. And no, it's not the North Pole. Rather, they end up at a small post office in Santa Claus, Indiana, where every letter with a return address will receive a reply, which is handwritten by the postmaster, or one of his many volunteers. Pat Koch has carried on the tradition that started with his father. Outside of the United States, some countries have taken it a step further, creating unique zip or postal codes meant just for Santa. There's a reason the North Pole is his home. If you've ever wondered why the North Pole, of all places, was picked to be Santa's home, well, the answer is simple. It was to keep his reindeer alive. Before Thomas Nast ever illustrated Santa, Washington Irving had already described Santa as having 8 reindeers to guide him along the way. Reindeers are prone to living in colder climates. In present day, they have evolved to withstand freezing temperatures about as low as -88 degrees Fahrenheit. It only makes sense that Santa would live in a location where the freezing weather would be perfect for his helpers. Although it was half a century after Nast's illustrations that explorers reached the North Pole, the location was chosen for its alleged coldness. Number 3. He's based off of a real person. We all know Santa to be the person who delivers presents every Christmas Eve, but it turns out his origins are not as fictional as you may think. His story goes all the way back to 280 AD, in what is now known as Turkey. Saint Nicholas was a monk who used to travel the countryside to help the poor and sick. One story even says that he used his wealth to provide a dowry for 3 helpless sisters, saving them from being sold by their father. He became known as a protector of children and sailors, and by the age of the Renaissance, he was among one of the most popular saints in Europe. Number 2. His sleigh is possibly the fastest vehicle ever. Santa doesn't get nearly enough credit for the amount of work he accomplishes in just one night. It's one thing to say he visits every deserving little boy and girl and leaves them gifts, but when you add up the numbers, you start to realize what an exhausting job it is. Alright, hear us out and we'll do the calculations for you. There are approximately 2.1 billion children in the world, and every household has an average of about 3 children. That would mean he has to make 842 million stops on Christmas Eve in only about 24 hours, give and take. It's been calculated that to get to every house in time, his sleigh needs to move at 1,800 miles per second, compared with NASA's Juno spacecraft, which is considered to be the fastest man-made object, which only reaches speeds of a measly 40 miles per second. Pretty pathetic in comparison, right? Number 1. Iceland has no Santa Claus. Before you begin lamenting the sad fact that Iceland never gets to see Santa, it's possible they may have it better than the rest of us. Instead of Santa, they have 13 Yule Lads, who are mischievous mini versions of Santa, with names like Bowl Licker, Sausage Swiper, Pot Scraper, and Spoon Licker. One of them visits Icelandic children each day between the 11th of December and the 6th of January, leaving gifts in their shoes if they've been good. But if you've been bad, you get a Grilla, which is rumored to cook children alive, and a scary black cat called the Christmas Cat, who eats kids who don't wear at least one pair of new clothing. That sounds like one terrifying Christmas. Well, that is the end of our list of the facts you didn't know about Santa Claus. Let us know in the comment section below if you have any interesting facts you want to add. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon. Share this video with a friend who might enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.